Okay, we're at Kempsey, New South Wales North Coast, and we're going. This is the birthplace of Slim Dusty and the Akubra hat, two Aussie icons. I used to wear an Akubra hat to school actually. Right, let's take the parking brake off. Do a mil power takeoff, 50%. I'm going to release the toe brakes. 70, 80, 90, mil power, 100%. Right rudder, I'm going to rotate at 100. Rotating, trying to hold 7 degrees. Climbing up, positive rate, tap the brakes, gear up. Flaps take care of themselves, hold that. I'll let the nose drop. Still getting this together. I've really got to focus on the stick more. Anyway, we're up. Now we'll do a lazy turn. This is the coast. We'll be coming back up there momentarily. Let's do a lazy turn to the southwest, the other southwest, southeast. Sitting on 1,500 feet. Coming back pretty close to the airport. In fact, right over it. It's nice when it works out like that. So we've got to keep turning left. And our first waypoint will be Crescent Head. Which I'm going to pull up on my in-cockpit. Here it is. Flight plan. So I've got a nice little picture next to my moving map showing me what I'm looking for. Rightio. Right, everything's good. I've got fuel 300 gallons internal. Does that look right? Yep. In each tank. I thought I had more than that anyway. Not sure they're reading correctly. Thought I had, because I took the drop tanks off, and let's check that out. We'll go down on the. No, I didn't. Look at that. Okay, something went wrong there. Because you can clearly see a drop tank. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so that's why my internal is reading full. It doesn't read properly until you empty the external tanks. Now, chatting away about fuel tanks, I'm drifting south of track. So pretty much skirting these mountains, or are we driving through the gap? I think we're meant to be going through that gap. Yeah, I reckon we were. Anyway, I'll pay more attention now. Yes, I did. Lovely picturesque transition where we come through the gap and reveal. The reveal is Crescent Head. Anyway, I'm back on the. Yes, this is where I'm meant to be. And there's Crescent Head right in front of us. Yeah, that's the picture I meant to see. Okay. Anyway, I've got enough fuel so I can stop obsessing over that. So we're at Crescent Head and we're going to follow the coast nice and easy. Flight plan, just keep the blue stuff on the right, the green stuff on the left. At least for the first few waypoints. Very still here today actually. We have got live weather up and it's super still. Right, so let's aim along this beach. So Hat Head is the next waypoint. It's almost an island out here. It stands out there right all by itself. Let's peer left. Doesn't appear to be many people around here. About 350 knots, we're doing about 300 feet. Now, as usual, for some reason I've got to reset my waypoints here. Done. Right. I'm going to get that magenta line back on my external cockpit map. And this should be hat head, I believe. Yep, this one here. It's kind of triangular shaped. And see, it's almost an island. Well, you know, pretty close. And I like the way the river comes out. Yeah, that's very interesting. Super cool. Righto, continuing up now to Smoky Cape. Just keep the speed up. Which will be the one we can see right under the nose of the aircraft right now. Let's push it up. It's 470 knots, 500 feet. Now there might be a lighthouse here, if we're lucky. Let's slow up and have a look. There might be some buildings there. Yeah, that's obviously it's down for maintenance, but I'd say that's where the lighthouse should be. Anyone who watches many of my videos will know my thoughts on photogrammetry, and my saying basically, forget the photogrammetry, give me lighthouses. Seriously. Some people have commented on the it's a rather large structure out there. Just let me look back for a second. Back, gotta turn more. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Okay. Lots to see here, easily distracted. You could spend hours flying around these beautiful inlets. Some people have commented on the radio masts and chimneys and other features. They're all linked in most of the video descriptions to the add-ons that I use. And anyway, if you go to MiGMan.com, click on MiGMan's World Tour. There's a link there as well. There's too many of them to list in each video. Anyway, those lists quickly get outdated. Basically, it's got we love VFR, Volume 3. We've got Mumu's power lines and Raymond Tabaret's radio masts. Those three, I think, are the most important, significant modifiers of this wonderful world.
Pull up.
Yeah,
Pull up.
Fair enough, I was down to 50 feet. Got a bit of plastic on the beach there. Probably from some hen's night on a cruise ship or something. Sailed past. It's looking awesome here. Now I want to check the next waypoint is Nambucca Heads. And you've got to say, isn't this coastline just sensational? Amazing. Fantastic. Right, coming up to Nambucca Heads, then we're going to do a hard left turn into the Nambucca River, at which point I'll slow down. I'm only doing 400 knots. Right, let's pull up and have a look at Nambucca Heads. It's coming up on the left. Here it is. Really nice area. So much to see and do. So we're going to follow that river, which is the Nambucca River, I think. Yep, going to Maxville. Just 5 miles. Round we go. There's the entrance. Golf course. Wow, I love where they've put that golf course on its own island. That is awesome. Mind you, you've got plenty of places to lose your golf balls. It's redefining hazards, I guess, in golfing. Every side is a hazard, every side of the course. I like it. Okay, so let's follow the river. About halfway to the first bridge. And the bridge is at, what did I say, Maxville. Yep. Here it is. That's it. 2 bridges there. Now pretty much follow the river now for 18 nautical miles to Sugarloaf Mountain. Yep, just double checking. Righto. So we've got a nice river cruise now. Crank it up a bit because we've got 18 miles to go. .400 knots, 150 feet. Very cool. This is why I signed up. Sugarloaf Mountain, I think it might be the one that's coming centre in the view now. It looks kind of like a loaf of bread. Alright, we're going to break the sound barrier here. Let's have a look back. Maybe that view. No, I've rotated the camera forward. That one. Yeah, we've gone through it, I think. See if I can very cool, right in front of us, very distinctive shape. And look at this gorgeous terrain. Let's slow off a bit and see what we're doing next. We're veering left to bridge at Bellbrook. So let's swing left, swing right and turn left around Sugarloaf. and then it's a straight run back to the airport. So a pretty easy flight, mostly following the coast, following a river. There's Sugarloaf Mountain. Veering left, I think the bridge is actually, I reckon it's just down there. Pointing straight out at it. It's got to be just down here. Let's pop the speed brake. Let's see if I can pick this one out with the Mark 1 eyeball. I reckon it's right under the FBI speed braking. But I've been wrong before. No, that is it. Tucked away down there. Yep, that's the bridge. Then we've got 90-degree left turn. So let's floor it. We'll pull up. Might clear those mountains. What a great view. So I think you can pretty much follow this river all the way back to the airport, if you're so inclined. It's got pretty high sides on this riverbank. It'd be a very cool flight to do in your bush aircraft. Low and slow, and really try to. I might come back and do that later. Might even do it in the PC-21, because that aircraft is so much fun to fly. And for some reason, mind you, I'm flying with a life-size cockpit in front of me, physical and simulated. That one gives you even more of a feeling of being in a cockpit. Something to do with the way the canopy works. Okay, so time to pull up, about halfway there. Just do a bit more low level here. Back to Kempsey. Yeah, the Akubra hat, part of our school uniform. Riding boots, Akubra hat, green blazer with a sheep's head on it. Very Aussie upbringing. And our school was actually one of Australia's first farms as well. The farmhouse was the
pull up.
admin building. Had our own rifle range, chooks, sheep. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, we did have a few sheep. Chooks, pigs, I remember. And some cattle, yeah. And here we are back at Kempsey. Lots of fun. Right, let's talk to the tower. Just going to manually select runway. Which one was it? 21, 22. Mike India Golf 2.
Yankee Kilo Mike Papa, traffic MiGMan 007 is on final runway 22 to land.
Now I'm reciprocal heading. If I give myself enough separation, I don't think so. Oh yes, there it is. I was talking about chooks and things. I think we'll just go straight in. Gear down, we're going slow enough. Watch the power. 3 greens already. So the airport it's on this side of the river. Slow up a bit. Am I going to need my speed brakes? Not yet. I don't think so. lose about 60 more knots. I think we'll be able to do it. Radio tower down there. It looks like a racetrack too. Go-kart track perhaps. Right, let's get my head in the game. Right, so no, I won't use a speed brake, but I will push the nose down a bit. Let the speed bleed off, like so. Now I've got my hand over the reverse thrust, which is above. Got my thumb resting on the gear stick. Now it's coming up, ready to. Yeah, a little bit faster than usual, but I'm not too worried. Touchdown, 10 knots fast. Reverse thrust and throttle forward. Full throttle. Whew, and it does its thing. Okay, let's pull back on the throttle and cancel the reverse thrust. All that talking about animals and whatnot, I actually turned the smoke on the first time instead of the reverse thrust, but I'm getting there. So there we go. Kempsey, home of Slim Dusty and the Akubra.